Hi there, VR fans. This is Pete from VR Focus with another one of our gameplay videos. And today it's Rebellion's Battlezone. This released on HTC Vive and Oculus Rift in May. And we're playing it on the Vive today. So let's jump in. Now, if you've been following our coverage, you should know pretty much what's going on with Battlezone. You're in a tank, and you're basically shooting as much stuff as possible. So for this one, we're going to go offline. Let's do a new campaign. And let's just do easy for ease of use. We'll go short. We don't need an intro. Yes. Now, as we're starting fresh from the beginning, we have 3 tanks available: light, medium, and heavy. As you can see, you have a selection of different loadouts depending on that tank, but these can be upgraded later on. As you progress through the game, you'll earn cash, and you'll find supply points that will sell you, obviously, different upgrades. So I'm going to go for the light tank. It's a good little, nippy little tank. Good auto gun for taking out aerial. Oh no, actually, the auto gun is good for taking out the tanks, and the machine gun is good for taking out the aerial units. Right, let's go. So here we go. We've selected a small map, and because it's on easy, we actually get the highlighted supply points. If you want to obviously go in that direction, you do need to eventually aim for that fella, the AI core. That's your main objective, and you do actually want to get there as quickly as possible, because you'll see this enemy power in the on the top bar. That if that fills up, you'll then unlock the Nemesis tank, which will then come and try and kill you. And it's basically not very nice. So let's begin. Let's go right back to the start, and let's deploy.
Please initiate launch sequence.
Let's go.
Warning. Launch in progress.
So if you've been keeping up with our coverage, you'll basically know this is a revamp of the Atari original back from 1980, I believe, and was kind of classed as the first VR style of game.
Weapon systems.
Okay.
Aim and fire at the target. Shoot the target. Confirmed. Outer
So,
doors opening.
that's my main cannon, as you can probably tell. You can then switch between your next gun and the old machine gun, and you do have a third
Move away from
extra
the
little
exit.
sort of weapon. I have the Vampire MK1, which saps health. Let's change that. Now this is pretty much very much like an FPS style gameplay. You can strafe, you can zoom in and out, you can also boost as well.
Low.
If you are a child of the 80s like I am, I know I'm showing my age here, but you might remember a little film called Tron, and this is basically what it feels like to be in here. And quite frankly, it's awesome. I did the review a few weeks back and gave it our maximum 5 stars because, quite frankly, this is great fun. I'm not going to lie, even though I'm not reviewing it today. If you have a VR headset, whether it's the Oculus Rift, HTC Vive, or the PlayStation VR, really, this should be in your line. One of the great things about a cockpit style gameplay is that it should hopefully keep nausea to a minimum. Because you are actually just running around, driving around in a tank.
Stay out of sight and shoot them at long range.
As you're driving about, you want to pick up these things which reload your ammo, and the blue things especially, as they are essentially your credits. They help you buy stuff later in the game. Alright, we've got some aerial units.
Mission successfully completed.
Now, as I am playing this offline, obviously this is a single player, but play online and then you can team up with mates and complete the missions that way as well. Right, I basically want to make my way to the shield generator because that helps to nullify the enemy. And what I'm going to do there is drop a probe, so because I've earned some cash, just to see what missions are actually going on, so I can see what I'm actually going to come up against. So let's do that, baby.
Destroy all enemy forces in this sector.
So for this mission, I've got to destroy everything, which is possibly my favourite mission. But there are others where you have to defend a base or attack their base.
Defeated.
Right. You always have this map right in front of you. Always a good idea to keep an eye on it. What you will find on some levels are white buildings that can be taken over to give you extra bonuses. Or this one, for example, if you shoot it, you'll get health. Now, you've got to be careful when you're boosting around because that does drop your shield. So very careful use. Interception. Nice.
Defeated.
Right. Now these planes are one of the newest to come with Battlezone. When it originally launched. On PlayStation VR, it didn't have these.
Extraction in 4.
That's that level completed.
3, 2,
That gives you a little introduction to Battlezone. As you can see, that's why I quite like the light tank, because you can really nip about and catch the enemy unaware. Also, being on easy helps as well. So that's a little introduction to Rebellion's Battlezone. Stay with VR Focus for another one of our gameplay videos.